If you want a solid mid-tier character who can do some big damage when the time is right, and you have a liking for samurai, then look no further, because Silver Samurai is for you in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Silver Samurai is a flexible character who has a basic game plan. He's not hard to understand or play, so he's a good choice for beginners, but he isn't amazing. He can zone with strong projectiles and long-range supers, so if you want to hang back a bit, he's got you covered. Speaking generally, Silver Samurai can fit in most if not all the teams that you may have in mind, as he has 2 decent assists and 8 supers. Some of Silver Samurai's pros include that he can go between lows and an instant overhead with jumping heavy kick for instant overheads. He can use one of his supers to severely punish any assist during its startup. He does good damage on hit or block, as his chip damage is well above average. He has high health, and his RAIMEIKEN super is one of the best supers in the entire game. Some of Silver Samurai's cons include that he lacks movement options, as dashing and jumping are his only mobility tools. He's also heavily meter dependent. His hitboxes make literally no sense as they aren't aligned properly with his animations. His combos are inconsistent as they drop sometimes depending on the range, and to truly get going in a starter's offense, he needs assists to back him up. Out of Silver Samurai's 3 assists, ignore his launcher type and go with any of the other 2. His launcher assist is literally just his crouching heavy punch, that's it. If you want close range lockdown and pressure, go with ground type, and if you want pressure from a distance, projectile type. Standing light punch is a quick slash, but it has long recovery. If you delay the attack and press the button again, you'll get a follow-up attack. Standing medium punch is mainly used as a tool to combo into specials or supers, and outside of this context, it's not very good. Standing heavy punch is an upward sword swing, and you can crouch cancel it to reduce the recovery from 45 frames to 12 frames. If you delay the button and press it again, you can get a follow-up, so it's like standing light punch. Even though the follow-up looks like a low, it's not, although it does knock down on hit. Standing light kick has long recovery, but it's a quick poke forward with decent range, although the hitbox is extremely small. It's one of Silver Samurai's fastest attacks. Standing medium kick is just standing combo filler without any special use, so don't use this move in neutral. Standing heavy kick leaps forward and attacks with a stab, but this is not an overhead. You can special or super cancel this move despite being in the air. Crouching light punch is a quick slice that hits low, so you can use it to start a short ground combo. Crouching medium punch is a large swing that does not hit low. It has poor recovery, so special cancel it if the enemy blocks it. Crouching heavy punch is Silver Samurai's launcher, but again, it has poor recovery, so use this move to start Air Magic Series combos. Crouching light kick is a crouching stab forward. It's not very special, and it doesn't have a super practical reason for it to be used, but you can get away with it here and there just to start basic low combos. Crouching medium kick pops the enemy into the air for a bit, but it's not a launcher, and again, it's not super great. Crouching heavy kick goes forward and hits along the ground, and it knocks the enemy to the ground. Use this move if you want a brief knockdown to get some breathing room. Jumping light punch is a quick air combo starter, and that's really it for this move, it's not that special. Jumping medium punch is primarily air combo filler, and that's really its only use. Jumping heavy punch is a downward strike that sends the enemy to the ground, which allows for a mix-up after an air combo. Jumping light kick is a downwards kick with lots of active frames, so use this move when descending. Jumping medium kick is air combo filler, so just like jumping medium punch. Jumping heavy kick is one of Silver Samurai's best moves, and it's great to use to open the enemy up. This move hits crouching enemies as an instant overhead, and when you combine this with an assist, you can get really big damage. Performed with quarter circle forward and punch, Silver Samurai performs Shuriken. You can steer its trajectory with the joystick, and the button press determines its strength, as the heavy punch version is faster than the light punch version. It hits up to 6 times, and every individual hit does chip damage, so use this move from a distance for easy chip. Performed with a DP motion and a punch, or just by mashing a punch button on its own, Silver Samurai performs this move which I'm not even going to try and pronounce. Heavy Punch swings faster and does more damage, but the light version starts up faster, and if you press the stick forward during the move, you can run forward while still attacking. However, this is horribly unsafe on block, so only use it if you have an assist to back you up if it's blocked. Performed with quarter circle forward and both punches, Silver Samurai performs Choshuriken, his primary projectile super. This does amazing chip damage, so use this if you can close out the match through chip from up close or from a distance. Performed with quarter circle back and a punch, Silver Samurai enters lightning mode. His moves become slightly faster, but he takes a lot more damage and he also deals less damage. There are other differences too, like being able to do air Choshuriken, but these changes aren't good, so while this super can stack up to 3 times, it's still not great. Performed with quarter circle forward and light kick, Silver Samurai enters ice mode. He does less damage, but he also takes less damage as well as having super armor, so this is a defensive install. It's arguably the best power up out of the 3 that he has. Performed with quarter circle back and heavy kick, Silver Samurai enters fire mode. He does a bit more damage, but he takes way more damage than normal, and it's the worst out of the 3 power-ups, so don't use this move. Performed with quarter circle forward and both kicks in normal or lightning mode, Silver Samurai performs RAIMEIKEN, one of the best supers ever. You can see from the range just how good this is, and if the enemy calls in an assist or tries to hit a button, they're going to eat the full super even from full screen. Button mash the crap out of this move for even more damage, and the cherry on top is that it's safe on block, so go wild. Performed with quarter circle forward and both kicks in fire mode, Silver Samurai performs Homuriken. This super is okay, as well as unblockable after the super freeze, you must be in fire mode to use it, and if done at the wrong time, it's massively unsafe. Performed with quarter circle forward and both kicks in ice mode, Silver Samurai performs Hyogoken. He leaps into the middle of the screen and slams his katana into the ground, which summons ice spikes around him. These freeze the enemy on hit, but Silver Samurai is vulnerable during the initial jump. Silver Samurai's basic combo is the Magic series, but here are some other combos for you to do. Some of Silver Samurai's best partners, in my opinion, are characters who can build meter very quickly, like Storm, Cyclops, Sentinel, and Cable. He also benefits from characters that have strong assists that can help him stay in, like Psylocke, Tron, and Captain Commando. That's all I've got for Silver Samurai in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Overall, Silver Samurai is a decent mid-tier, but he has some insane supers and chip damage, so if you like fighting from a distance, check him out. Thanks for watching, I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next one.